Hey everyone, I'm Jaiden and I'm here with another freaking video. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, hi, I'm very happy for you to be here. This video is not just for my regular followers, this is for everyone. Recently, I tested positive for COVID and I want to share my experience. I tested positive and my fiance tested positive during Christmas. So we did not have the best Christmas, but we made the best of it. So I want to share all of, our symptoms. We both had different symptoms. I thought it was interesting how we kind of got to different extremes on the different ends of the spectrum. So I want to tell you guys, what we experienced, how long it lasted, what we used to help, and some things that we did to help pass the time. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. So I'm just going to kind of do a timeline. This is what I have in my calendar right now. On Christmas Eve, I was feeling okay. I felt fine, but Christmas morning, I woke up, we opened presents, and after we opened presents, I started to feel kind of just, sick. Like I felt like my body was aching, I was tired, my head hurt. I just felt like it was the flu. I'm praying that it's not COVID, so I stay home and I just rest. But on Christmas Day, like I said, I wasn't feeling the best, so I went into my mom's room and I laid down and then ended up saying bye to everyone and leaving. I spread COVID to my grandmother and my aunt from being there, and they didn't start to get symptoms until the following week. And I actually tested positive for COVID on the 29th. So I felt like I was just getting worse and worse and worse. And by the 29th, when I was getting tested, my taste and smell were gone. I basically knew then that it was happening and I had it, and I was terrified, okay, because my mom had it back in the first wave in about July. My mom's boyfriend got it. He worked at Amazon, and then he gave it to her, obviously, because she was taking care of him. So they had it a while ago, and her symptoms and everything lasted a little over a month. She was down and out for a while. I tested positive the 29th, but Noah started to feel bad the day after New Year's Eve. So he started sneezing, his body started hurting, and after that we just knew that we had it. So we didn't go anywhere. So we were quarantining basically from Christmas all the way into the 12th of January. I have a list of what my symptoms were. I have to go back on my Twitter because I was kind of sharing as I was going. The scariest part about COVID is not knowing. The difference between the flu and COVID is they give you medicine for the flu. They give you stuff to help get rid of it. This is kind of something that has to run its course. And in a world full of medicine, someone who takes medicine constantly, to not have something that makes it go away was terrifying. 12/29, I just tested positive for COVID-19. Here are my symptoms. Stuffy nose, which turned into no smell, limited to no taste, headache, body aches, and feeling like shit. So Christmas, that's pretty much how I was feeling. I still had my taste and I still had my smell. So that's why I kind of thought it was just a cold. And then, let's see, day 3 of being bedridden, 12/31. Symptoms are: woke up with extreme leg and body pains, no smell or taste, stuffy, and mild headache. And then I shared with you guys what I had been taking. So I was taking vitamins, I believe it was elderberry vitamins, drinking orange juice, eating tons of oranges, taking Tylenol and Aleve, and lots of Gatorade and water. When my mom had it, she learned a lot about it and what helped her. So drinking water and just staying hydrated was the best way for us to feel better. If we didn't drink, then we would feel more like shit. But I spent about 2 weeks just sleeping. It was hard because I was upset because we missed New Year's Eve. We barely got to enjoy our Christmas, and neither one of us could work. I couldn't even do my social media at home because I was feeling so bad. If I went on my phone too long, I would get super dizzy. I already have vertigo, so my head already has its issues. So it was really scary. We had, like I said, we had Tylenol and Aleve on deck, lots of oranges. I think we both ate an orange at least once or twice a day. It ended up getting worse for my fiance. I wanted him to come and share with you guys his symptoms. He's sleeping right now. He is 21. He's about 6'2". He did not lose his taste or smell, but he was having really, really bad body aches and really bad stomach aches. Like, he threw up a good amount of times. And so as I started to get better, he was getting worse. So I'm not sure what we did wrong there, but we ended up taking him to the emergency room and finding out that he had pneumonia. And that was terrifying because he was just throwing up. He couldn't keep anything down. He could barely keep liquids down. And so we went in, they told us that he was dehydrated, and you know, they said, okay, take this to get rid of the pneumonia, and it kicked his COVID. Some symptoms that have lingered after we both tested negative was headaches and shortness of breath. He did have some chest pains that was getting worse closer to the time that we found out he had pneumonia. COVID makes you have shortness of breath, but also it makes your chest hurt because it's like your lungs are filling with fluid, and I am by no means an expert, okay? But I've seen little things here and there. So I kind of just wanted to share our experience with you guys. Also, we wear masks everywhere we go. Everywhere. Sometimes I might pull it down past my nose a little bit because I don't want to mess up my makeup. I shouldn't, but the important thing is when we were sick, we did not go anywhere. We quarantined, we had DoorDash delivered, we made them leave it outside, we cleaned as much as we could, and we had Instacart. So our families would come over and they would drop stuff off at our front door. Being in bed next to your significant other, you just want to love and snuggle, but when you both feel like shit, it's impossible. We weren't trying to spread our germs to each other. So it was lonely, it was sad, and it was really hard, but the important thing is I made it through it. It's sad that it takes a lot of us to get COVID to realize how real it is. It was something serious and something not to mess with. So getting it really just gave me that extra push of, okay, you have to wear your mask everywhere you go. It's just a matter of respecting people's wishes and privacy and just understanding that everyone's scared. No one really knows what's going on. We're not quarantined anymore. I know a lot of other countries don't even have any more COVID cases, so it's like, what the hell? I know I'm kind of just rambling on, and my information might not be as helpful as I had hoped, but I did want to share our experiences with you. Also, something I noticed in my really, really hard days, Noah felt fine. He ended up testing positive, but his symptoms weren't as like draining until after I kind of started to get better. His pneumonia was setting in, and it was just eating his body. He couldn't eat. His stomach was just empty, and he lost a good 10 pounds. This is just, you know, a warning. Be safe, guys. Wear your mask, wash your hands, use your hand sanitizer. I think that, you know, we shouldn't shut the world back down. It's just a matter of people wearing their mask, washing their hands, and doing what they can. If you know you're sick, stay home. Let it run its course. Clean your house, clean yourself, and let's just let God do what he has to do. Taking a shower really did help us. I know it's kind of random and it's obvious, but when you're sick and in bed and you feel like you're dying, you don't want to shower. But after taking showers, it kind of washes your body of the sickness. Make sure you brush your teeth. Use mouthwash. You want to try and rid your body of all of the negative nastiness. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this helped you. If you're struggling with it, just know that it will be okay and you're not alone. It's scary, but just stay hydrated and pray. That's what I did anyways. So thank you for watching. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, turn on my post notifications, head over to my Instagram. I love you and stay fabulous.